Need to hit this button. Going live. Are we up? Let me look. I'm getting the notification. Let me ensure that's the same one. Need to hit this button. It is the same one. Alright, sorry for that reverb. Alright, so that took too long. Sorry for the technical difficulties. Literally, I was ready to go live, I had everything set up, and as soon as I went live, the thing crashed, which is always fantastic. So today, usually when I'm in my Twitch streams, I know that I generally use the face cam, but this game is going to be mostly UI based because it's a simulation sort of game, and so we're going to be doing without that because if I use the face cam, it will just kind of obscure things. So let me get the game open real quick. Well, it at least looks like that it can handle a single picture, which is nice. I had my doubts considering the Streamlabs encoder being jank recently, but we shall see. Alright, hold on, let me... There is a tad bit of a delay setup, so let me wait until I can actually see if it's up and running. I did switch it over, right? Oh, my dumbass did not. Alright. Scenes. Live. Alright, so it's not wanting to capture it. See, that's where we're having the issue. Oh, there it is. Okay. We good? We good, Twitch? Not Twitch. YouTube. Too used to yelling at Twitch. Alright, so what we're going to be doing today, I apologize for the very long title there, but we are going to be doing a small bit of a challenge. And when I say a small bit of a challenge, that might be a bit of an understatement, you know? So we're going to be making a full RPG game, but only with our starting character, only using in-house software that we've created. Now this can be a bit difficult, right? Because in order to get all of the stuff for it, you do actually have to wait some time, right? As you can see, the starting year that we have right here is 1980, and you know, VR is probably not available at that time. So it is a bit difficult. Also, your character can retire if you don't do it fast enough. And the main goal is to make sure that the game is good or greater, because technically, you know, we could just start a project and immediately release it and boom, we've made a game. But that's, you know, not really what we're going for here. Also, we're going to be focusing on trying to get above a certain profit margin, and that'll tell us how much we succeeded, right? Because, you know, if we release the game and it's good quality but it only makes $5, I can't really call it a success there. So first we start off making this glorious character, right, with all of these absolutely numerous choices you have here. So I always love a good beard. I'm not sure why he suddenly got very old, but you know, it's fine. Semi-long hair, because you know, if you have, I guess, you know, having actual long hair is not allowed. But yes, let me, that's gonna bother me. So beard, Gonna make that a bit of an orange color. As my beard is... Wait, hold on. Why am I doing this? Don't I have... Load. I do have. Awesome. Wait, nope. Yep, alright. So... we have these stats, right? That we have when we start off. We don't want any of these. More than, you know, a small bit. Now get into the... I'll get into, you know, more of a discussion of it later. But the small version of it is we can raise these, and this is a lot harder to raise. So... yeah, that's fine right there. And lead, we don't need that because we're going to be on our own entirely. Make sure this is all the way up. Designer, that does take a long time, so it would be nice to have that up. The defaults right there are fine. Well, actually, let's go 2D and 2D. There we go. And we're going to be doing this on hard mode on the default of 1 day. You don't really need to change this too much. All that really does is make the game a lot slower. And it doesn't really matter. I'll go with what I always call things. Alright, so for this entire thing, alright, we're going to be only using the garage. We're not really going to be using much else. Nah. Just to show, you know, how much other things aren't actually necessary. Now, in a hard mode, we start off with literally nothing. So in order to get what we need, we actually do need to accept a few jobs. We're going to be doing a few, quite a few to raise money before we actually get started on any softwares. Why did the music suddenly go out? Alright, hold on. Let me... If the music wants to not play, let me put on some music of my own. Hold on. Stations. Yeah, that's fine. Is it? Okay. Let's look for something more chill, actually. Yeah, that's perfect. Alright. Alright, so, like I said, for here we're going to be doing, you know, we're just going to be accepting some contracts so we can get enough money to actually get a computer, a desk, and all that good stuff that we actually need to do our job. And so with that, we want to make sure that we're not, you know, overloading ourselves here, right? If we accept this, we have too many code and art units to do in 1 month with just us. Now, we could just accept the contract, and hold on, I'll show you. Well, what we could do is just accept the contract, and you'll see it says waiting. Could just unassign it, and it'll just never start, but that kind of clogs up the UI, and there's nothing really wrong with that. It's just an aesthetic thing that bugs me. Let's see. Oh, now it wants to play. And... okay, hold on. Alright. So go ahead and get this, and okay, so go ahead and accept another contract so we can get the computer. Mouse, and work with me, thank you. Alright. We want to make sure we're not overloading ourselves and doing too much one time, so we're going to unassign one of them. And then this right here, and there we go. Now, for the first month, we are not really going to be doing too much, and if you got the cheaper stuff and only accepted one contract, you might be in the red for the first month, but that's fine because you should be able to go ahead and get at least one of these contracts done and over with. Hey Moon, hey Mama Jade, how are you guys? Sorry if I'm getting to that a bit late. But yes. Is everything looking fine? Everything looking good? It appears to be looking okay. Which is, you know, a good sign considering last time I tried to do anything on Streamlabs, it was like, hey, let's just make this an a gray, ugly mess. I don't know what the heck that was. Alright. Oh, pause. I'm a genius. But yes, hello, how are you two? But yeah, so what we're going to be doing is just grinding these contracts out for the first few months. Because we do actually need a little bit of money before we start working on any of the softwares. So let me... There we go. Doesn't really matter what you accept so long as you make sure you can actually get it done within the time limit. Oh wait, now that I'm looking, I realize I forgot to add a few things. So we'll put table over here. An espresso, cannot speak, an espresso machine to raise the quality of our work. A bookshelf to raise our skill. And for now, since we're mostly doing programming, we'll go ahead and do a calculator right here to raise that skill. Alright. It's good, I'm glad to hear it. How's y'all's days been? Go ahead and develop that, because it doesn't really need to be the best thing. We just need to turn it in and get some money, right? As long as it's not too terrible. Let's see. Accept work. Whoops. That's gonna be very bad. Let's sit on that and bug fix it for a while, because that's gonna... Because if we turn it in with virtually nothing, we're going to lose money and not make any money, so... Alright, good. But yes, we are going to be sitting right here for a tad bit of time, but not too much. Let's see... I think roundabouts 40-50,000 is a good place to call it off at that point. Then we'll get on to the next phase of what we're doing. Well, can't really call it a phase. We're gonna go back to that a lot. Alright, that should be good. Yes. Alright. Also, while I'm at it, let's... Because we're only using our character, right? He's not gonna get too upset about increasing times, but if you have any more than 10-hour days, then no matter who it is, even your main character will just sit there and do nothing and say that it's slavery, which is very fun. Hey, I am making myself sit in this chair. Feel enslaved. Alright, so yeah, that's a good point to save up to. Okay, so now what we're going to be doing, right, the main reason why I put all of the skill into marketing is because you can raise design, code, and art skills, all that, by just doing what you know at least. So right here at System 2D Network, that's your knowledge of the topic, and then this is your skill. And if you have a lot of knowledge on the topic, that kind of supersedes the skill. However, for things like marketing, there's no knowledge you can get for it. It's just a skill, and if you have literally nothing in that skill, you can't raise it, right? The only way you could raise it is by, say, if I had no design, but I had some system knowledge, I could do some system, right? But marketing sadly doesn't have any of those. So let's, but for now we're going to be focusing on, hold on, what's the first thing we want to make? Oh, if my hand will cooperate, there we go. Alright, so for a game, we'll need an engine. And for an engine, hold on. Well, we could technically make one right now. But if we're going to make a fully fleshed out one, like we want to do, then we'll need a 2D editor, an audio tool, and then after, I think, 1983, 84, something around that, you can make a 3D editor. So first thing we're going to go ahead and do is make a 2D editor. Select all, add, let's see, active users doesn't really matter at this point. Let's just make sure it's not too high of a licensing price. Wait, let me, oh, okay, yeah, so go ahead and develop. It doesn't really matter. Doesn't really matter. Alright, and so we're not going to work on that at all, really. What we're going to do, hold on, is, if I can select them, there we go. Select the employee. We're going to be doing 2D code, design, and art. So just select him, make him go learn for 6 months, tell him to fuck off, have a nice day. And wait, and it'll auto come back to 6 months in the future. And then take a look at his stats. And he's learned a decent amount of 2D, so, but not as much as we need. So do that again. That's fine, we're not using it right now. Do that again. Oh, he's not back yet. Okay. Why? Okay, is he back yet? Yes. Okay, great. 2D. Fuck off. It's been good working on DaVinci Resolve stuff. Nice, nice. How's that been going, Mama Jade? I have not been doing much of it since I got the end user certification. So I probably forgot a lot of what I've been doing, but how's it been going? And this game is nice. I binged it for like a good 2 weeks. So yeah, it's pretty good. I like it. It's basically a simulation game where you run a software development company. And usually, you're hiring, your employees, some staff, maybe even buying stocks. We're going to be doing all this stuff with just us for now. Let's see. So we've already gotten all the 2D code we need. So go to 2D design, start education, tell them to fuck off. Wait for him to return. Send him home. Educate him once again. Can't tell. Is that? Okay, yeah, that's full. That's just the space between those two. Alright. Kind of hard to tell sometimes. Alright, so now, once he gets back, that is, we can start educating him in 2D programming. Ah. Oh, nope. Okay, well, hold on. We ran out of money, so let's get the IT staff in here. Wait, nope, that's not what I wanted to click. That's what I wanted to click. Down there, okay. Call IT support, they'll fix this computer, and then we can get some more contracts going. Ah, hand, thank you. It's fine how it is. Bug fix. I've noticed, actually, that it's quicker to go ahead and skip most of the design phase and just fix the bugs than it is to go through the design phase, because design is slow as hell. So, the prolonged bug phase is definitely worth skipping out that time. Alright, so pick up this. I want to bash my head in. It looks pretty cool. Yeah, DaVinci Resolve can be a rough thing to learn, Mama Jade. I definitely understand. Especially considering the certification courses that they have rely mostly on, actually almost exclusively, on books, which are free, and the course is free, and the certification, if you pass it, is free. I love it, but jeez, I hate reading. They have some training videos for DaVinci Resolve, but honestly, like they don't really follow the course. They're just kind of one-offs. So they're nice enough to get going and whatnot, but just oof, I don't like it. All right, so couple more contracts, and we should be good to go for another thing of lessons. Now, theoretically, you could go ahead and take this time to learn pretty much everything you'll ever need, but the problem with that is that over time, the things that you learned will decrease, more so in hard mode than in normal mode. So it's very, very slow, but it'll still do it a little bit. So you want to make sure, if you're doing something like this, that you just get what you need, so you don't have any regression on any of these stats. Alright, so we're going to go and learn some more 2D programming. Tell them to fuck off. Have a nice day. That looks like we're good. Alright, so we can start with this. Oh yeah, free books and certs. Yeah, if you want to, I can send you a link to them later. Honestly, when I figured out that they have multiple certs, and all of which were free to get, I was very, very happy. Alright, so when you're making your own software, you don't really want to cut corners like you did in the contracts. That was just to get money. Right now, we want to make sure that we have outstanding quality, which, as you can see, it's proceeding at a very, very quick pace, because it's a pretty basic thing, really. And Outstanding. Wait for our bar to fill up, and there we go. Alright, now we have our character set to do art and programming. He goes a lot slower when he's like that, so you should probably make him do one at a time. Let's see. And, oh, I forgot to check the in-house button. Oh well, it's fine. We're just not gonna market it. It's okay. Alright, so how much code does this need? 7 units of code. Alright. So yeah, now we just sit and wait. And while we're doing that, let's stop. Still there, Moonscape? How's your day been? I was trying to ask the both of you, but I don't know if it went through properly. Computer's getting very slow. Alright, hold on. Let's call in IT before... Wait, no, don't hire IT support. It's too fucking expensive. So just call IT support before other dude comes in. Yeah. So now we just wait for that to get to around 7, and then we'll switch them over to art. What are you currently doing with Resolve, Mama Jade? I know that when I was in it, I was doing like the course that they had, and they had us do, like, they had us edit things that were things that actually did exist, like this show called, I think, Quick to Cook, and then a trailer for Age of Airplanes. And when I was learning the Fusion editor, which is for special effects, I had learned that... Oh, wait, hold on. Alright, so it's at 7. Well, if I can... Alright, so now we're going to go ahead and hit replace furniture. And get a drawing tablet to increase his artist skill. And then we'll switch over from programmer to artist. Yeah, and as you can see, because we haven't really been using him, his skills in 2D and RFNFL. Or was it just not full in the first place? Both are equally likely with me being dumb sometimes. Alright, so add artist, take off programmer. And let him go. Yeah, we were doing the trailer for Age of Airplanes. I remember when I was setting up my Fiverr, I put it on there, and I put, like, in the thing that said, you know, I didn't work on Age of Airplanes. This was just like a course project and whatnot. Like, I had text that said that. And so that was maybe a few months ago. And it still says processing video. I think they're still trying to confirm that that's what I was doing. Oof. Let's see here. So it said it needed 3, right? A little bit more won't hurt. Yeah, it needed 3. So let's promote. Switch him back over to programmer. Change employee role. Programmer. Switch this out. Ah! this furniture with a calculator. And there we go. Let him fix the bugs. What the heck? Well, if you tell me exactly where you work, 'cause there is some delay specifically with YouTube, I'll tell you what the heck. I'm just not sure what you're referring to at this moment. Alright, so now we just want to make sure, you know, enough bugs get fixed, right? Because we're going to be using our 2D editor in order to make our 3D editor in order to make our game engine. Also, 2D editor is used in the audio tool, which is why I went ahead and picked that first, as well as in the game engine itself. So we're going to go ahead and release that. I'll get a review saying, oh, hey, they should have done something about this or whatever, but, or they should have marketed it or whatever, but I meant to hit the in-house thing, and I didn't because I'm a doof. Alright, so cancel that. And then immediately start on a new software. And hit in-house this time. So, yeah, 3D editor is unlocked. Let's go ahead and make the audio tool first, though. Oh, well, maybe not. Let's see what we can get more out of. Oh! Interesting. Oh, nice. That was of great quality. Neat. Alright. So, no on the 3D editor. I guess we're doing mostly the audio tool then? Alright, the operating system doesn't really matter. But we'll just make sure we pick the one with at least licensing costs. Well, I don't know. Yeah. And that one's free, so go ahead and, oh wait, hold on, in-house, yes. There we go. Now for this, all we need is audio code. Oh, whoops. Okay, fine. Obligatory audio name. Not really good at naming things, but there. You happy, Gabe? Game is happy. Okay. Yes, yes. Alright, so in order to do that, we need to go and learn some audio design and programming. It's kind of weird that I didn't have anything in audio art. Maybe I got to this phase too early. We'll see. Alright, change employee role. Wait, no, not in change employee role. I'm an idiot. That's not what I wanted to do. Educate employee. There we go. That's what I was going for. Audio design. Start education. Fuck off. Alright. Educate. Audio design. Fuck off. Still has a little bit more he needs to learn, but let's see. So educate, design. Instead of going 6 months, maybe 3 months will do. Yeah. Alright, so let's wait for him to come back. Educate, programming, audio, 6 months. Start education. I think I already told me to do this, but just in case, fuck off. Wait, I gotta wait for that line to show up that says he's here. Okay. Go for 3 months. Start education. And go home. Alright, so now we can go ahead and have IT come in and work on this. Oh, I should probably actually put him on it, shouldn't I? There we go. This will probably take a bit longer than the audio tool, but that's fine. This game doesn't know how single purchases work. Oftentimes when you make like a large purchase that's a one-time thing, it gets very, very scared. I'll do that a lot when I'm buying some stonks. Alright, so this is almost ready for development, which is fantastic. Outstanding. There we go. Wait, does it have the calculator? He does have his calculator. Alright, sounds good. Here in a few months, we should be able to upgrade that computer to a nice, lovely 90s computer. Also, this guy, like your main character, generally doesn't care about literally anything. And so the fact that this is dirty generally doesn't bother him. But, you know, it bothers me. Like, how can you live like that? Like, honestly. So, we're gonna call in some cleaning once the day is off. And while we're at it, might as well make sure that that computer is completely up to it. Alright, how much code did this need? Needs 11. Oh, this is gonna take a while. Yeah, what have you been up to on DaVinci, Mama Jade? Should take just 1 or 2 more months and we should be ready to promote this to beta. Also, after we release this, we should probably go ahead and get some more contracts. The 1785 does not look nice at all. Wait, how did when did I get money? Licenses? Interesting. You're headed towards bankruptcy. Okay, listen, game. What am I spending? $382 a month? Okay. I'm good for the next several months, game. You can chill. Just making clips out of recorded VODs. Nice! Nice. Let me know how that goes. I know Mystic was also working on some DaVinci stuffs. He recorded some of that good Smash Brothers stuffs when Sephiroth came out. Alright, so I think we're good on this, both because we hit the recommended units and because we should probably accept a contract for at least something. So promote. We're going to take my guy off of that for a little bit. We're going to accept this contract. Just go ahead and finish that immediately. And just go straight to the bug fixing. Alright. So with that, we could probably go ahead and finish this up in beta. Not going very well. It happens. Is there anything in particular you got stuck on? I might be able to help you. It's been a bit since I looked at it, though. Wait, what? Huh? Okay, so that was contracts, yes. Oh, interesting. I'm still getting licenses stuffs. Neat. Alright, well. Once that gets to 100, we can probably go ahead and release it. And there we go. That's in-house, so we don't need to have support on it. Let's go ahead and upgrade this computer to a nice jazzy 90s computer. Yes. This thing could handle all of the internet aids. Install that LimeWire, and you are good to go. Alright, so let's go ahead and get a little bit more money before we go back to school. Believe next up we have the 3D editor. Go ahead and release that. Website, what does that take? 2D art and code. Alright, that's fine. I can do that. Whoa, okay, well. That was a lot faster than anticipated. Interesting, interesting. Let's see here. That's not what I wanted. Everything's going at a snail's pace, and that one was just like freaking instant. But that does make sense because the other things I've been doing have system, and I don't have anything in system. Let's see here. Change employee role. Take off the programmer. And okay. Alright, since I have him as an artist, might as well get this game asset contract. Hey, Mystic! It seems you have been summoned. I was just talking about you. It's pretty much took the audio track with the not DMCA friendly music, cut up the video for clips, slapped on some music and not the voice audio from the... Aww. Yeah, I'm sorry. Oh, I didn't... Should probably go ahead and release that. Yeah, so you should, like, be able to get... So I think what happened was, like, your VOD was recorded as all one audio track. So when you take out the audio track, it takes out everything, right? So that can be a bit of a difficulty. I think that you can still mute certain parts of the audio. Fairlight, the Fairlight page in DaVinci is where they do the audio editing. That's usually, like, that's a full, I keep forgetting what the thing is called. I want to say EDM, but that's a music genre. But that's a full, whatever the music editing software is. Getting all wound up. Okay, so for some reason, I look at my phone, and I just see that my phone is captioning everything that I say. I don't have it on voice to talk. I don't think so. I don't know. For all I know, maybe I'll go silent and there's just going to be a book from my viewer account just plastered there. But, you know, we'll see. But that's interesting. Why is it doing that? I recorded voice on a separate track? Oh, well then maybe if the track is still there, then you should be able, like, maybe you just accidentally muted it, because there are some buttons on the side of DaVinci, like on the individual tracks, that are very small, that do very important things. But if you don't have the track, then you should be able to just extract it from the original VOD, right? So if you open up if you save that project, but then open up the original VOD, you should be able to cut that and then paste it into the video you're working on now. Let's see, you're just getting back from work, right, Mystic? It's almost TED time for you, isn't it? Alright, so we should actually probably get to something. Alright, we got 42,000 to go and teach this dude. So what are we gonna learn next? Probably the 3D editor. So let's see. 3D editor. Let's see here. Select all. What? Why? Depends on the 2D editor? Oh, okay. So, mine. What? Unlock in 1994? Okay, so it seems I've done this a bit too fast. Oh well, it's fine. So this will only take 3D code? Alright, that's fine. Damn it. Okay. So then we're going to learn 3D code and design. So educate employee, 3D, design, 6 months, and fuck off. I forgot a bit. Alright, no worries. I hope that helps, Mama Jade. And I hope you enjoy your foods. I had, what was it? Rallies earlier? Got my fucking order wrong. We ordered 2 Fry Lover XL cups. They gave us 1. Which sounds like a very fatty thing to be bad at, but I swear they were for my dog, and we give him, like, a small amount of fries at a time. So we're not, like, killing this dog, but yeah. And then, we ordered my grandmother sweet tea, and they gave us a Diet Coke, and I am very, very upset about that. There is so much wrong with that. Alright, educate employee, programmer, 3D, fuck off. It was okay, just been relaxing. Nice, Mystic, I'm glad to hear it. Wait for this guy to come back in. Oh, he's already in. Oh, okay. So... probably go for 2 months to go ahead and finish that off. Yeah, and then 3 months for the rest of the designer. Alright. Then go ahead and actually add... Go ahead and add a programmer back onto them. Jesus Christ. Alright, that is a dirty, dirty room. Call cleaning and call IT support. Also, go ahead and send them home for the day, because otherwise IT support will just sit outside and not do anything. And make sure that computer isn't too slow. Alright, so we should be able to go ahead and start on it now. So, operating system, 3D editor, choose our 2D editor, select all, and, oh yeah, we gotta add this. What's the cheapest license? We can barely afford the cheapest license. Okay, so after we start this, we're gonna immediately have to accept a contract. It'll be in-house, and because it wants us to give it a name other than product name, because we've already called something product name, just, you know, any obligatory name will work. Develop. Yes. And we really need to get some money. So, website. Accept. And then unassigned from this. Alright, so here, take art back off. Wait, no. No, take programmer off. That's what I need to do. Whoops. Yeah, let's put that as secondary then. And fantastic. Alright, so assign core. Oh, that'll take a while. Okay, well. Well, while we're at it, what have you been up to today, Mystic? Other than work, of course. I saw that you forgot to leave the general chat from the Discord earlier. I popped in to see if you were actually there, and you were very quiet because I think you were at work at the time. But yeah. I came back yesterday, and to see that you were still in that chat, so I figured, oh, okay, so he's still here, we can talk. But no, I guess you had just left your Discord open, I suppose. But it's fine. I was about to close my machine down when I realized that I was still in that call too. So I feel it. Alright, so that's almost perfect, and got it. Alright, cool, cool. So how many code units is this? This is 19. Fantastic. Alright, well I will be right back. Oh no. Yeah, make sure you're out of that general chat if you don't want to be in it, that is. I will actually be right back. I'm gonna go and get myself something to drink. That'll slow down as we get closer to 19, so we should still like not be missing anything. And even if we are, then I mean, I'm not promoting it until I get back, so yeah, we're fine. Alright. Alright, be right back, guys. Alright, I'm back. And we're still not quite there yet. We're at almost 16 out of 19, so we're getting there. What have you been up to, Mystic, other than work, if anything? Because I know some people are like, dude, what the fuck do you mean other than work? Bruh, what? Which is fair. We're almost there. This room is getting a bit too disgusting for my liking. It doesn't affect my character, but it affects me. So go ahead and spend some money on that. Make sure that the computer is still running fine. Yep, computer's still running fine. It's just because we're nearing the recommended, it's going so slow. Just being around and watching Netflix, I feel it, man. Oof. I love to sit down and watch things, but I don't love to sit down. Or pay attention for things for an extended period of time. So, I love to have watched things, but I don't love actively watching things, if that makes sense. Like, there's very few things that capture my attention for a long enough period of time for me to want to sit down and watch it. Mandalorian was one of them. Loved The Mandalorian. But most things I have to... Ooh, nice. Most things I have to really just grudge out and force myself to watch, even though I like it. Like, I was watching The Last Kingdom on Netflix. Really great show. I love it. Don't love watching it. Could take maybe a few episodes at a time. Watched WandaVision today. Nice. How was it? I think that was released at like the perfect time because fucking DC was like, hey, look, we could make a movie that's on an extended universe. And everyone's like, no, you can't. This is garbage. So yeah, WandaVision was released at a pretty nice time. I haven't seen it though. Alright, so that's probably about good there. Alright, so release that. Because it's in-house, we don't need support. Alright, so now comes the bigger things. The game engine and then the game. Those will take forever, most likely. So go ahead, do these. Oh, that was outstanding. Nice, nice. And does ours... Oof, our audio tool is actually not even new enough. Alright, well, we need to remake our audio tool. That is a big shame. Big shame. Alright, well, it's fine. So, guess we're making an audio tool again. Yikes. I think I've practiced this run several times now, and I've done really good at it. And it's the first time I've gotten myself in trouble by going too fast. Like, I knew it could happen, but did not expect it to. Are you serious? Alright, inventor. No, not inventor, that's not what I wanted. Wrong quality, because it'll be... okay, good. Ours is still there. I was about to say, I would be very angry. I would be very angry if we had to go back and remake our 2D editor. Oof. Alright, so that's fine. That's all well and good. Cancel. Whether it's a sequel or original doesn't really matter. Just, you know, whatever. Add. What has the least in licensing? Oh, wait, that's retail. Okay, this has $0 licensing versus the 13,000. So yeah, I think I'll take that. Develop. Yes, okay, so this needs algorithm more than just audio. So we do need to be accepting some contracts so we can go to school and learn these things. Excuse me. Different. It's definitely a mystery drama. Gotcha. I like mystery dramas, but they also hold my attention the least. Okay, you know what? I have an idea. First off, yes, that's fine. So we could probably go ahead and learn system, since we're going to be doing system anyway, and it just kind of makes a lot of sense considering we're doing a lot of system-based contracts, and it's going so slow. The code we don't need, but just a design to make it go so much faster. Alright, so let's learn some system. Fuck off. Educate employee, system. Fuck off. Alright, now then. Contract work. Logistics application. Oh yeah, so much faster. Gotta love it. Alright. Okay. I keep forgetting that goes at like lightning speeds. Alright, so... But... Oh, okay. He just didn't want to do any art, I guess. Put programmer on secondary. Promote. Release. There we go. 2 contracts in 1 month. Nice, nice. Okay, so you can leave while I make sure that the computer isn't too slow. No, not a courier. I don't need a courier. Hand, what are you doing to me? Let's see. Alright, so think around 40,000 we can go ahead and send our dude to school. Learn a little bit more audio and some algorithm. Let's see. Contract work. Alright, open this up. Switch these around. I really wish there was a way to say, like, this until this. Alright? Like, if there's something that requires 2 things, I wish there was a way to say, focus on this until this gets full. Alright, so with that, we can go ahead, send our dude home, educate employee. Hold on, I should probably, before I do that, open up the thing so I can get a good look at his stats beforehand. Alright, so educate employee, and algorithm design. Educate employee, algorithm, fuck off. Educate employee, algorithm. He doesn't have too much longer to go, so we can go ahead and do 2 months this time. Send him home. Educate employee, programmer, algorithm. Oh wait, I forgot to tell him to fuck off. There we go. That's the key to everything, really. It's the key to life, just to tell people to fuck off. Let's see, 2 months. Send him home. And then do a couple months of audio programming and design, because it seems to have forgotten a little bit of it. Honestly, we could probably go 1 month on audio. Yeah, or at least on the audio programming, I mean. Alright, so now in the audio design. 2 months. Ah! Alright, it looks like we're gonna wait, no, never mind. I was overestimating the costs. Okay. Mouse, I'm gonna need you to cooperate with me. Bruh. There we go. Yeah, I'm gonna need to, do, I think, 1 contract, and we should be good. So go ahead and call IT support and cleaning. Contracts. Logistics application for 12,000. Alright, so... And cooperate, thank you. Educate employee. Artist, I don't think he needs the full 6 months. He wasn't getting as much education on art as he was anything else, but 5 months should be, okay. We look at his stats. Yeah, alright, so assign, core. It's gonna take some time. So, what are you, doing now, Mystic? I noticed, can't speak. I know you said you were relaxing. Anything, specific? Oh, hey, Sean, how are you? Well, welcome to the stream. I'm a bit stuttery sometimes, so I apologize. Have you, played this game, a lot? See, so we're almost at outstanding here. Let's see. Yeah, just as an overview for what we're doing, I know it's mostly explanatory in the title, but just in case. So right now we're going to be doing like a like founder only run, and we're going to be making a fully featured RPG using only our in-house software. There was one time I forgot to click in-house, but we didn't mark it or anything like that. And what I want to do is set a like profit margin where it says that it was actually a successful run. Do you have any recommendations on that, Sean? Nope, I'm about to shower. Fair, Mystic, fair. Yeah, because I was trying to think of like what profit margin would consider it a success, but I wasn't really all that wasn't really too sure. Oh, 21, fantastic. All right, so yeah, we could just sit back for a while here. I'm good. I'm glad to hear it, Sean. Yeah, this is my first YouTube stream. I've been streaming on Twitch for a bit, but I've been doing mostly multiplayer games over there. I started out single player, but it didn't really make a lot of sense for Twitch's like ecosystem there, because it's a lot about like interacting and whatnot, and live streaming in general is. There's a lot more community-centric things there, so I went ahead and changed that to multiplayer stuff and YouTube for my single-player stuffs. I've been meaning to do that for a while, but I've been very, very lazy, so... Oh, I just saw your question, and I think I answered it well. Sorry for the delay, but it was rather convenient that I saw that. Interesting. Yeah, I do usually use a face cam. I have one right in front of me, but because this is AI centric, I didn't really want to take up too much of the screen. Although now I'm saying I probably could have put one in the top left corner, but still, it's fine. This was 21, right? Yeah. Also, I think YouTube, while it's not that great yet, I think it's going to grow more in terms of live streaming. Especially because Twitch keeps putting their fucking foot in their ass, right? So, unless Twitch can turn around, I don't think that they're gonna, you know, ever be a small company by any means, but I think that YouTube is definitely going to grow more the more Twitch fucks up. So I decided to, you know, try and get the best of both. I have no... Okay, well, this game is usually a game where you run your own, you know, software company, you make your own stuffs, you hire your employees. You can even make your own blueprints and share them on the Steam Workshop. After we're done here, maybe I can share a few of mine. But, yeah, and then you can buy stocks. You can even overtake companies by buying all of their stock. That's pretty fun. Oh, wait, hold on. I should probably change to art now. But yeah, there's a lot to this game. However, I decided I would be doing a bit of a challenge by making the founder, which is your created character, be the only person who can do anything. So let's see. Change this back to artist. Go ahead and set that to secondary. There we go. Yeah, usually you start off, you know, in the garage phase. You get maybe a couple of employees, and then you work your way up, and you can even buy your own plots and have like a building designer similar to the way The Sims works. I thought that was pretty cool. But instead, we're gonna be seeing what we can do from here with just us. We're gonna be using only... Well, we have been using only software that we develop. We're going to be using all of that to make a fully featured RPG, which I believe is the most complex of the games you can create. Alright, so right now what I'm doing, we're running a bit low on money, so gonna go ahead and stop working on that. And then just pick up a contract. Alright, So that's the art done. No, not switch team. That was dumb of me. Change employee role. Programmer. I have a silly question. Is this Sims? It's not a silly question. There is a lot... Like, it is a simulation-based game, and it does kind of look like The Sims. But no, it's called Software Inc. Also, I'm going to take artist off. Yeah, there we go. And promote. And release. There we go. So that was contract was fulfilled. And now we're not on the verge of dying, which is always a plus. Let's see, go ahead and do that, but because we still need to work on art, switch this back over to art. Make my secondary programmer. There we go. Yeah, so you'll see me often putting things to secondary. What that means is that they'll, as it says there, they'll only work in that role if they have nothing else to do, right? So they'll only be working on code if they have none of these things to work on. And I don't want to make them work on everything at once because then it halves the time, and I think maybe even the quality, if he's working on multiple things at once. So I want to make sure he's doing one thing at a time the best he can. We can also check over here to see how much we need. We need probably about 10. So we're about halfway there as far as the art goes. Also, does he have a drawing tablet? He does. That is a dirty ass room. Alright, take a lay here. Alright, Sean, no worries. I appreciate you for stopping by. Thank you. Hope you have a good night. Let's see. Manage staff. Call IT and cleaning. Project details. Yeah, so that we need about 10. So that should be done in about a day or two? Question mark? We shall see. Has your food been good, Mama Jade? We are almost done with the art. Let's see. There we go. Oh, did I take him completely off of coding? Thought I put it as a secondary. I did, so why is he not doing anything? Bruh. Bruh. There we go. Now I realize it's his job. Okay. Gonna work on bugs for a bit there to improve the quality, and then we should be able to finally work on our game engine. I got a text. I shall answer that here in a bit. See a release. That's in-house, so we don't need support. Then we go here. Okay, can we make our game engine now? Can we just... Okay, yeah, so this game likes to think that you invented everything for some reason, so that doesn't really help when you have it there. Let's see. God damn it. Okay. So company, there we go. Let's bottom up. Okay, there we go. There's ours. Brother, oh, I just hit cancel because I am a genius. Okay. Mini. Okay. And equanimity. Okay. Alright then. So, as for the OS, we will go with whatever the hell has the cheapest license. Well, I don't know. Because it's the game engine, I believe we need to put it on the same OS as the game. And so, well, then again, we could just port it later. Because if we make it now, then we have a large upfront cost. Yeah, okay, so we'll just port it later. So, we're going to put this on DOS as always, because they have literally no license fees. And we have to learn literally everything, which is fun. Alright, so... Oh, whoops. Whatever. Develop. Wait. Hold on. No, because this is in-house. Yes. Develop. Yes. Jeez. Alright, I have a text. I'm gonna go ahead and take a second to answer it real quick. Well, if I can open it back up, there we go. I'm gonna go ahead and put it on the verify screen. It shouldn't take too long, but still, just in case. Hey, Cuckoo, how are you? Sorry, I just saw that. I was answering a text. Yeah, how are you? How's your day? Alright, the music stopped, and I don't like that, so let's reset the music by opening build mode. There we go. There we go. Alright. Yeah, what have you been up to, Cuckoo? Let's see, where did I... There did I. Okay. We have been going through this game. It's called Software Inc. It's a lovely little game about, making your own software development company. Usually you have all these employees and you move out of the garage phase eventually and you grow and you expand. But I'm doing a bit of a challenge. I am doing basically everything on my own from the garage phase. I'm making everything I need in order to make a video game, and then making a video game from that. And I've had a tad bit of a struggle, not from making these things, this is fine, but I need to figure out, because we're going to release the game, right? And if we just call it done there, then, it's kind of easy. We need to set a goal, for how much we're going to make. Otherwise, it's kind of pointless because I could just make the game, dump it, and call it job done. Now, it does have to be at least good quality so that it does need to pass that bar. But, I mean, I still feel like that's not enough to call it, successful. So, let's see. What we need to do right now is just accept some contracts to get money because, what I've been doing this entire time is grinding up my skills by going to school. As you can see here, we have most of them actually. So right now we just need network. Hold on. Do we need network? Yeah, we need network. And system. And I don't think we need 3D art. Do we need 3D art? Actually, no, we will need 3D art. We need all of the art. That's right. Okay, so I need network entirely. I need system programming, 3D art, and then I need a refresher on everything else. Okay, gotcha. But yeah, we still need to go get some contracts so we can afford schooling. Yeah, how's your day been, Cuckoo? What are you up to? Smash that. Like it's a like button. And then release it. And release it. Contract work. Oh, nice. 18,000 for 1 month, and it's just 2 units? Okay. I'll take it. Yeah. Let's see. No bugs to fix because it's just art. There's no code involved. Alright, so go ahead and start on this embed system, but I won't really be doing anything with it until next month. And then go ahead and spend a bit fixing bugs because I went ahead and promoted it early. There we go. $13,000 game asset contract. Do not mind if I do. Oof, that is fast. Develop. Promote. Release. Alright, we have 84,000 in the bank. I do believe that we're good to start some schooling. So let's see. Go ahead, tell him to fuck off a bit. Educate. Programmer. Programmer. Network for 6 months. Do it again. I think 2 months there should be good. Well, and thank you. Designer for network for 6 months. Two months there should be all I need. Some equipment broke. Oh no. Oh, okay, well I gotta wait for him to come back. There we go. Nope, still not back. Okay. There we go. Alright, so for 6 months he's going to go and learn system code? Oh. Wait, there we go. Bruh. There we go. It deselected him for some reason. And now it... There we go. Okay. Technical difficulties. Mentally. Alright. Back. Welcome back, Mystic. How was your shower? Was it nice and relaxing? We just finished releasing the audio tool. So now we're working on the game engine, and we do actually need literally everything for this, which is nice. So educate employee. System programming for 2 months. Fantastic. Alright, now system design for 2 months. Oh, wait. Gotta make sure he fucks off. Alright. I think there's a small bit he didn't learn, but it's fine. It'll be okay. I don't know why it keeps deselecting him. There we go. Alright, so 3D art for 6 months. Oh, wait, whoops. There we go. Ah. There we go. And do it again. And he doesn't learn as much from art as he does everything else, so go ahead and do another 6 months. Alright. Now we just need a refresher course on mostly everything. Fun. Alright. Educate employee. For 1 month in audio design. And 1 month in algorithm, now that I'm looking at it. Want to get back? There we go. What did I say? Oh yeah, algorithm. So, now we can do the 3D design for 3 months. $2D for 3 months. Probably go for 1 month more. The game engine you want to make sure you have down, because that really it's not the only thing that determines how good your game is, obviously, but it can be a big boost or a big, you know, drawback. So for both your game engine and your game itself, you want to make sure you have everything ready for it. So 2D art. Oh wait, whoops. How long did I say? Well, it's only getting a month, I guess. Whoops. Alright, so 2 more months. And mouse? Oh, no, it's not the mouse's fault. He just got deselected again. Alright. Program 3 months. There we go. And I can probably do 1 month of 3D. Alright, you can go ahead and replace this with a modern computer. Yeah. Then it doesn't, again, it doesn't affect your founder how dirty the room is, but it affects me. Okay, that is disgusting. Let's go ahead and have people clean that up. And then before we actually start on the thing, we are running low on money, so go ahead and pick up some contracts. That's 1 down. And that's another. Fantastic. Alright, so we should be good to start on this now. This will take a while. Not even gonna lie, it needs 34 code units and 9.5 art units. It's probably gonna take in-game, every day is about a month, so it may take a couple of years in-game, which is always very fun, right? Now, thankfully, the design in this case is actually going to be faster than the programming itself. It's gonna take a while. In the meantime, what are you guys up to? Now that you're out of the shower, Mystic, got any plans? You up to anything? No worries, Mystic. It's all good. Ironically, there's a lot more of a delay on YouTube than there is on Twitch. I could change that in the settings, but I'm scared for the encoder. Yeah. Ironically, you said that in the chat literally right as I asked, so you're not late. You're ridiculously early this time around. Alright, so let's do one thing at a time. Let's do the art first. Because I have the drawing tablet out right now. We need, what is it, 9? 9.5 units of art. Speaking of 14, we should play soon, Mystic. You can get your not conjuring conjurer to do them heals. Or get your conjuring arcanist. Nice! Nice. Well, I would wave, but this isn't a face cam stream. But yes, hi big screen. One thing I like about YouTube over Twitch that I've noticed is that they're not as limiting to the amount of IPs or how many times your IP can watch a stream or any stream for that. Wait, hold on, I need 9.5, not 9. But like, for example, on Twitch, you could have 2 streams open, and if you have 2 streams open, you're fine. If you have 3 streams open, none of your views count. But on YouTube, that's not the case. You could have as many, well, I don't know if it's as many, but you could have many IPs to the same stream to the same stream and to multiple streams. I figured it out because I accidentally opened it multiple times on my stream, and I was like, wait, I got like 5 people waiting? Oh, I just have 5 tabs open that I never fucking closed. Gotcha. But yeah, it's really helpful for me because I know that when I'm modding and I mod like 3 people at one time, it's like, oh hey, you no longer count. You're on more than 2 streams at once. You no longer count. Get out of here. But yeah. Use my TV as a stream and my phone as a chat. Fair! Yeah, I have both my phone and the stream to the side as the chat. Alright, this coding thing is going to take a long time. Actually, wait, hold on. Forgot. Maybe it would help if I switched out this drawing tablet for a calculator. Yes. If I can click it. There we go. Place furniture. Calculator. Fantastic. Amazing. Alright, so this is how much again? This is 36, I think. Too much. That's the answer. 34. Okay. Now, the biggest issue with this is whether or not you're going to have enough time to actually fulfill it, because your character will retire in, I think, the mid to late 20s. So, around like 2026, 2028 is around the time he'll retire. So it's really up to whether or not you can do that in time. And considering the fact that we had to take more time because we were too fast and had to redo our audio engine. We'll see how this goes. Oh, Mystic, while you're there, so I'm calculating the success of this based both on the value, well, not value, but both on the quality of the game and how much money it makes. So, I want to ask you, how much of a profit do you think the game has to make before it's considered a success? Like, a few 100,000, a few million? There are times when I've made games that barely make money. There's been times I've made games that lose money. There's been times I've made games that make tens of millions for no readily apparent reason. So, how much money do you think the game has to profit before it's considered a success? Because it is 100% not going to lose money. We haven't really spent any money on anything but rent. So, that's a given. It's just a matter of how much profit. Well, profit is net, right? Since we're the only person, we're not paying anyone, and our rent is only like $380 a month, so we will smash that almost immediately. So we put virtually nothing in but time, which is why it's hard to determine what like a success is. Because when you have employees and you're actually running a big operation, then yeah, you know, it makes sense. Any net profit is, you know, a success. But when you put only time in and not really a lot of money, it's a lot harder to determine then. We got 2 more code units to go. Yeah, it'll technically be considered all net profit because I haven't put any money towards it other than the cheap-ass rent for this garage. %. Mystic. 20% of nothing is nothing. We're spending virtually nothing. So the problem is that it's hard to calculate because it's going to make a profit. That it's going to make a net profit. That's a given. It's going to make more than we put in. Just because we don't put anything in it, money-wise. So that's why it's very hard for me to determine. We need an actual money amount. Alright, it's at 34. We can go ahead and promote it and start the beta. Excuse me. Cleaning. And go ahead and do maintenance, too. Boy, have faith. What do you mean? I have faith. I have faith that it's going to make a profit because I'm spending literally no money. Alright, let's say for a success, we aim for 4 million. Right? Sounds like a good number. Alright, 100 bugs. We can go ahead and release it. Cancel support. Alright, now is the time. It is the pinnacle defining moment. Game. RPG. Wait, actually, no, not quite. I'm realizing now that we need to go ahead and put everything. Yeah, we need to make... Wait, what? What do you mean? Why is mod not there? Game, why is mine not there? Mine had everything. There's no reason why it shouldn't be there. Yeah, like my 3D editors here. Okay, probably need like a month to go by. But yeah, I need to spend the month putting everything on like 1 or 2 OSs. Let's see. Not manage employees. I'm a dumbass. All right. So if I were to go here and I make a game, because all this needs to be on the same OS in order for the OS to show up here. So what OS has the most active users? By far, Sloth Shade. Okay. 4 million. All right, sounds good. So, put everything on the Sloth Shade X OS. All right, cool. So your releases, the 3D, what was it? 3D game engine and audio that I needed? Question mark. Yeah. Game engine, 3D editor, and audio tool. Okay, cool. So, releases, port, okay. Here we go, active users. Okay, you can't afford this. Why the fuck not? What's the licensing? Game, what's the licensing? Oh wait, hold on. It might help if I actually, yeah. If I look at the port first. Alright, so licensing is 15,000. Okay, gotcha. So let's spend a little bit of time doing some contracts. Alright, so game art. Change this into a drawing tablet. Set him to do art. That might help a lot. Promote. Fantastic. Alright, so now I can port things over. And it seems like it's going to be about 15,000 each time, so I might need to do a few more contracts, but it'll be fine. Okay. Unsure. Is it design or programming that uses port? I think it's programming. Might be a bit of both though. Alright, so yeah, I'm gonna need to do more contracts in order to port the other 2 over. Oh. There we go. No, that'll take too much time. Alright, and smash that. Crash this. And one more. Ah. Fantastic. Alright, now I can get to porting the other 2. Editor, audio tool. Okay, so this is the newer one, right? Let me actually expand. No, I don't need to expand it. Yeah, this is the newer one. Port. Okay. That's the... Yeah, Sloth Shade. That one's taking a while. Alright, then go ahead and ready up the port for the other one. Alright, so the engine. Port that over. Oh, there's actually more now, but those are phones and consoles. Okay, so yeah, let's focus on this one then. And while that's going, we can go ahead and start confirming the details of our project. So, it'll be a game. It will be an RPG. We're going to select all. Server. We do need to buy some servers because this will be using the network. So, let's go ahead and do that. Let's buy out this room actually, but first let's do some contracts because servers these days cost about 50,000. Bam, bam. Develop. Crush. Bam. Oh, okay. Well, that was the end of the day, I guess. No bugs to fix. Embed system. Alright, so that should be enough. Let's lease this out. Put in the servers. Let's see here. Function. Server. Oh, 25,000. Alright, well. Neat. They're not facing each other. That's gonna bother me. I mean, really, it bothers me that they're not in proper hot and cold zones, but I don't have enough space for all that. All right, duplicate. There we go. Shift click. Shift click. Connect servers. There we go. Alright, so no, not your release. So that's not what I wanted. Develop software. Game. Wait, no, I don't need to do that right now. Choose all. Okay, because I actually did hit the price. It's not auto fulfilling it. I don't know what it's supposed to be. I don't know what a good one for it is. So let's see. Develop software. Game. Select all. 92, 93. Very nice. What? Why? Game. Why is it not letting me use my game engine? It had everything in it. Like, what the hell, man? Okay, maybe it didn't have VR? Yeah, okay, so... Because... Well, that's dumb. Because everything was selected. Alright, so... Fully fleshed minus VR. So this is already a partial failure. But you know what? It's fine. I can pretend that it doesn't bother me. Alright, whatever. So... We're just gonna go with it. Here's mine. What? Okay, it was at the top. I'm dumb. I was about to say, I know for a fact that had everything again. Okay, is there any other? No, that seems to be the only one. Yeah. Alright, cool. So we're gonna use server 1 for it. We're also gonna use it for the server, or the source control management. I'm a dumb. Alright then. Give it a name and develop. Quite small, yes it is. Alright, so we should have everything we need. Yeah, we do. Alright, so let's get to it. The biggest issue we're going to run into, or could perhaps run into, is if it takes so long that the character retires. That's why I didn't want to go back over the game engine, because that took a couple of years, and doing that again would be very bad for me. That would be big oofs. Yeah, so it's gonna take a while. So, Mystic, what's everyone up to? If I'm on your TV, say hi to everyone I've never actually met before. It's, well, technically they can probably hear me. So hi everyone I haven't met before. How are you guys? Although I guess technically it's not everyone I've ever met before, but you know, those you live with. Don't have big oofs. Well, Mystic, I would love to not have big oofs, but VR apparently came out right after I finished my game engine, which means this is already a minor failure. There's already a partial failure in that I couldn't include VR because it's supposed to be a fully featured game, and it is not a fully featured game. But only one minor, you know, issue there. My roommate is watching something in the living room. Oh, nice. Well, tell everyone I say hi. Tell them the person that has never met them says hi. The person that's never met them. Yes, the single person that has eluded them for so long because they have met everyone else on the planet, but you know, just the one person. Alright. Develop. This is going to take a very, very long time. So, let's see here. Let's go ahead and do the art first. No, don't auto roll. Excuse me. Mavi, hello, how are you? Did not expect you to make it, gonna be honest. I know you've been having some issues. I hope you're feeling well. Everything looking okay? It's looking a tad pixely to me, but definitely not as bad as when I was streaming on Twitch. So you've come at the prime time. I have somewhat failed. There's a minor failure, and that I'm supposed to be making a fully fleshed out game. Yes, but there was one feature I could not include, like physically, because the game engine that I made apparently, like when I was making the game engine, there was one feature that just was not available at that time, but was available after it had came out, and the biggest problem that I'm going to run into is time, because your character can retire, and he will probably retire in about 11 more years, which is like a month as a day in this game. So not too long, to be quite honest. So I couldn't go back through and make another game engine. So there's already some minor failures. It's Mavi. It is Mavi. But yeah, how's your day been, Mavi? Oh, and perhaps I should explain the game to you. I don't know if I've been doing that to people. So, this is a nice, software development game. You start off, well, really, you can have a starting loan and start off wherever you want, but you usually start off here in the garage. It's the cheapest place to start, and then you build up and you eventually hire employees, right? Well, hold on, that's the manage employees. You eventually hire employees to help you, right? And you manage your finances, and you can even buy some stonks, alright? We're not doing that. We're doing everything on our own. We've made our own in-house softwares. As you could see, there was one that I had to make twice. That pissed me off. Apparently I had done this one way too early. I completed it way too early, because when I was making, I think it was the game engine, the audio tool just did not have everything I needed, so I needed to remake it. I was going to do that for the game engine, but the game engine takes too damn long to make, and I don't have that kind of time because my character's going to retire soon, so... Looks good to me. Nice! Just woke up? Well, see, good night usually means you're going to bed, but I guess in this case it doesn't. Doesn't mean that for Mavi. But yes, hello. I hope you're having a good, wake up time. Yeah, I figured that because this game is heavily reliant on UI, that a face cam probably wouldn't be great. Like, there is a lot of open space over here, but this has a drop-down menu, right? So it still probably wouldn't be the best. I need how much again? I think it's 36 pieces of art? 34.9. Such a fucking weird... Like, everything else is like... 12. 4.5. But then this one is just like, yeah, you need 34.9 art units and 46.10 code units. Very fucking odd. Yeah. But yes, Mavi, after this, I'm gonna be showing some of the blueprints that I have made in the past. Also, some qualifiers for what we're doing. In order to be considered any modicum of success, even though I have technically already failed, excuse me, to be considered any sort of modicum of success, the game needs to be at least good quality, because technically I could release it right now and hey, I've done it, the job. And I could technically do that the moment the game starts, but that's not going to be anything good. So it needs to be at least good quality. and it needs to have a certain profit margin. I kind of declared 4 million because Mystic and I were having trouble figuring out one. But if you have any suggestions, I'd like to hear it too. The problem with figuring out a good profit margin for success is that I spend literally no fucking money making it because I literally live in a garage at this point, right? So I can't really determine a good profit because it's immediately going to turn one, right? Because I spent no money. So do you have any suggestions as to what a good margin of profit would be to be considered a success? I can't think about this. There. Oh, I wasn't paying attention and I put way too many art units in it than I should. Well, that's fine. It's just gonna be better art. Let's see. It's a waste of fucking time though. So wait, no, not the furniture. Change employee role. Programmer, put artist as secondary. And then I don't think I'll need this art pad literally ever fucking again. So place furniture, calculator. Fair, fair maybe, but basically the question is, you release a game and it should make money. Because I spent no money making it, it's obviously going to make some. So, if you had to just throw a number out there, if you hear a successful game, how much money do you think that makes? It's a lot. Yeah, because we set it to 4 million because we don't know. But yeah, if you have any suggestions, I'd love to hear it. $45 and a honey bun. Hey man, that's a success for me. I'm gonna be quite honest. If I turned a profit and could buy a honey bun out of it, it was worth my fucking time, not gonna lie. I like that, Mystic. I'm still a bit upset that I technically failed because I couldn't get VR, but it's fine. It is there. There were some goals we could not achieve. Okay, it was not a failure. I think fair, Mavi, fair. This does have a lot more of a stream delay, just because YouTube by default does, and I didn't want to test the encoder by making it go into low latency, because I mean, I see how the encoder's been treating me recently. Speaking of, for this I'm using the software encoder and not the hardware encoder that I was going to use for Twitch. But yeah, if you're saying it looks good, I'll try these settings on Twitch next time. It does actually look a bit pixely to me, but I can't be entirely sure. Oh, whoops, I accidentally clicked off the game. Alright, so yeah, this is gonna take a while of literally just us sitting here. So what do you guys want to talk about while we do this? But yeah, this game is really fun. I like it. When you play it properly, it's a lot more intricate. It's, excuse me, a lot more fun. You could have like whole teams of people working on different projects. But you know, this was a challenge stream. And I think I did pretty damn well. I mean, I didn't get everything I wanted, but, you know, rarely ever do we get everything we want in life. And it looks like this is actually proceeding very well, very quickly. We only need about 6 more units of code left, which, I mean, it's gonna go slower as we get closer to it, but even still, we should be able to be done with that part by the end of 2020. Now, one thing that we're going to be doing is, this we actually do need to market, and that's going to take a lot of time in of itself. So, and the thing I don't like about this game is that, you market with a press release, and then if you have too many press releases, then, it just, like, people get annoyed. So you can't consistently market. You could just have a press release, hype it up to make sure you don't lose followers, and then that's it for the pre-marketing. You can market a lot more after you've released it, but that's all, which I think is dumb. Like, I've seen a lot of ads for things that haven't come out yet that weren't press releases, so I don't know what they were thinking of. I guess it was a balancing thing, right? Because marketing in this game, if you're a good marketer, that is broken. Because you spend like $10,000 on marketing, and a good marketer will put it in the right places, and suddenly you have a hell of a lot more people than you probably should. So I get it, but I mean, I feel like they should be more specific on the reasoning. Alright, nice. It should be only 1 day, month, until this is done. Oh, it's already done. Okay, cool. So, we're going to promote it to the beta. We're going to start bug fixing, and then once we get to around a point where we're comfortable, we will take that off, and then we'll just market it before we release. Wait, hold on. Am I spending... Oh, because of the servers. Yeah, that does make sense. I was wondering why I was going down on Monday so quickly. But yeah, that does make sense. That would put up a very big internet bill. Plus, I did lease an extra room. Yeah, I'm thinking I could probably record a video here soon of me playing this. And actually do, like, a real explanation. Because a lot of people who came in are from Twitch, who are just watching and supporting. And I love you guys for that, but I feel like I didn't do a proper job of explaining the game. And a lot of people are just fucking lost, right? So, probably gonna make a video on this so that you guys get a little more background, right? Yeah, how's everyone doing right now? Mavi, you said that you just woke up a bit ago. Feeling alright? I know you've been going through some stuff. Medically, that I'm going to keep private unless you specifically mention, because there are laws about that. Let's see. Alright, so we're at about 300, and we almost have no money. Okay, so we're going to unassign the dude from this, and we are going to immediately jump right into a contract. This logistics application is half and half, but that would take a lot of time. So go ahead and do this. Perfect. Alright, we're gonna need a couple of more though, because a press release, a good one, costs 12,000 to do. And we also, that still might take some time since it's just one person doing it. So, That combined with the fact that we're paying $1,000 a month for these servers, and this extra room. Well, technically this room is just 180, but still. That bumps up the rent to 540, and then like 540 for internet. But yeah. My train of thought just completely derailed. What the fuck was I doing? Oh yeah. I'm gonna get some staff in here. Cleaning and IT. Once again, this does not affect this person, right? Because this is the founder. He does not care that the room is dirty. The problem is that I care that the room is fucking dirty. So I'm gonna make sure it stays clean. Let's see. Then... Oh! Oh, I actually probably... Okay. Yeah, it's good that IT is coming because these need constant upkeep for IT. Because they're servers and they get fucking hot. Okay, now... That's what I was doing. I was also going to go and do more contracts, yes. Brain. Ah! Ah, that almost threw me off. Alright. Threw me off my groove. Sorry, sir. But you have thrown off the Emperor's groove. Sorry. Alright, embedded system. Jesus. Alright, so we could probably start marketing now. Market. Let's put it soon. Because it's pretty much done, right? So... Where's upcoming... There's upcoming releases. Alright, so... Let's have... Category... Oh, there's no RPG games coming soon. Interesting. Well, we do need, more time to market, though. So, let's push this up to 2020. Actually, you know what? Yeah, 2020. Can be April of 2020. Okay. Yes. Project details, no, not project details. Market. Press release, pictures, and a video. And then at the same time, send out a press build. Oh, also, it would help. It would help our marketing if we change this calculator to a phone. That brings up our marketing statistic. Well, if I can properly click the damn thing. There we go. Replace furniture. Phone. Make sure that stays hyped. Yeah, so hyping just makes sure you're not losing followers. And right now we don't have that problem. I'm just worried about, you know, here in about the next month or two. But yeah, because it's in such a great state, we're getting followers like crazy just because it's, you know, a really good RPG with almost everything in it aside from VR. Send out that press release. Alright, yeah, we could basically just sit here for a while. Then we could probably also go ahead and start on another press release, but just not release it yet. Yeah, so, how are you? Cannot speak. Jesus, how are you feeling, Mavi? There we go. Now my words want to properly word. Everything going all right over there? And how's 14 Mystic? I know that it's a absolute chore to get through at the beginning, but I hope everything's going well for you. Alright, yeah. So I'm gonna delay that press release just because, excuse me, I'm gonna delay that press release just because if you have it too soon after the last one, people get very, very annoyed and you actually end up losing followers, which is kind of dumb, but, you know, it's fine. And the reason why I didn't do it the first thing is because it uses everything you have then, right? So, if you have time, then it's best to go ahead and finish it and then press release and just spend your time hyping it up. But, if you don't have time, like if you're playing in, like, say, 1980, you know, you don't have all the features unlocked yet, you don't want to wait too long because some new features might come along. You might have someone releasing something that's a lot more feature-rich, right? But here, when everything is pretty much unlocked already, we don't really have that issue. So we can go ahead and take our time. Alright, so we can go ahead, probably wait 2 more months, release this press release, and then another review. A mess. Yeah, I understand. The beginning of 14 is a mess. Heaven's Ward is really fun. Stormblood is good. Shadowbringers, I hate, but everyone else loves, so I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong, maybe everyone else is wrong. I guess we'll see when you get there, because you're obviously the definitive voice on this. Alright, so I think we can release it next month. Well, not the game, obviously, that's set for April, but we can release the press release next month. There we go. Oh. Yeah, see what I mean? Yeah, Jesus. Apparently that wasn't, long enough. And people got annoyed and they left. But it's fine, it happens. You could just spend all of our time hyping. Honestly, I don't think 6 months is that bad, though, in between press releases. Like, man, that would be fantastic. Hey, I only heard from this thing, like, once every few months. I would be ecstatic over that, to be quite honest. Alright, let's, because we're not currently losing followers, let's actually go ahead and put them on this and fix a few more bugs. He'll, divvy out, well, like, once we do start losing followers, he'll divvy out his, focus. Let's put the majority of the focus. We can press this number right here, and he'll put the majority of his efforts into that. Yeah. How much do you think we're gonna get in the first year? Well, first 5 months. Hold on, we need to take a contract. Because this is about to release and we need to order copies. We also need to put money into marketing. So go ahead and take this contract right here. Oh, probably be best if I, you know, put them on art, huh? Change employee role. Artist. Also probably be good if I, there we go. Also, make that a drawing pad. I'm not liking how long this is taking. Alright, so I guess we're gonna do one contract this month. Release. Yes. Yes. So the budget currently is going to be set at 5,000. You know, well, no. Let's make it 10,000. And then we're going to buy... Let's see, it's $2 for every copy, right? Yeah. So we can buy 7,500 there, and that'll be immediate. Hold on. Assign. Definitely put them on that. There we go. Oh! First month, and we made, like, we already almost have our goal. That's good. Ooh, that was so good. All right. Alright, so we absolutely smashed that goal very quickly, right? Because next month it's going to do that again. Oof. We don't know who Equanimity is. Even is in the gaming scene pretty new. Prophecy King's extremely well put together. We can't even imagine how complicated this must be behind the scenes, and it runs very smooth. There's so much to experience, and it's beautiful to behold. It'll be interesting to see whether it can compare to Star Gangs by Flytrip Studios. And conclusion of Prophets and Kings is nice and well worth the product. Nice. Alright. Ooh! And that's when it's lost sales, right? Because we didn't buy a whole lot of copies. So if we go to your releases, the game, order copies, we say, alright, so there's, Jesus Christ, there's 25 in stock. So, and then we go, I accidentally put a 0 before that, but it's fine. Just say 400,000, right? Probably never even gonna need that much, but you know, it's fine. We will start being hated if we slack off there, so we should probably put all of our efforts toward there, although we will start missing some, just because we are one man. Oh! Wait, what? Hold on. Wait a minute, I need to double check that. Did it really just say that I'm still losing sales because I don't have enough copies? That would be amazing. Let's see, order copies. No, I have enough copies. What are you talking about, game? You being the big dum-dum. Alright, but yeah, so that's this challenge mostly completed. Couldn't add VR, but, you know, other than that, we did a fantastic job. We are going to eventually miss some of the support queues because obviously we are one person and right now we're doing marketing and support. And as you can see, our marketing isn't even that great. So hold on, if we did this, I want to see how much money we can make. It's gonna piss people off that we're gonna start missing things, but let's do this. And put a large amount of money towards that and just see. Ooh. It's so good. Alright, so if we also do this, we hit end because we're going to just say that there's no limit. Right? We go, let's see here. Marketing. Here we go. Market. Then we say that there's no limit on the amount of money we can spend on marketing. Then we just let it go. No, it's a lie. What's a lie? Oh yeah, the thing saying that I was running out of copies again. Yeah, so there you have it. We are now making 6 million a month. Well, 5.7 million a month off of the back of one person. Oh, and our internet is at 57,000. So really, oh, Jesus Christ. Okay, nice. Yeah, so, all right. Well, we are actually making 8 million from our software, but we're spending money in marketing and a very hefty portion in distribution. We are also spending a lot of money on our internet. So that comes out to be making 5.7 million a month with 8 million in sales. I would say that this was rather successful. We couldn't get every single feature, but you know, we got most of them. And I think that considering the fact that we literally only missed one and it was an in-game feature, I'm gonna say that we did very, very well. Yeah, so now we can just let this run. People are gonna be angry, you know, that our support is not that great because we're literally one person, but hey. You know, it is fine. We just let that run and keep getting money. And if we wanted to, you know, we could sit here and do this. Just buy a bunch of stocks in our own company. And if we wanted to, we could even do this. We can go... where is it? All companies. Yeah, it's gonna bug out because we spent a lot of money in stocks and it doesn't know what it's doing at the moment. But yeah, we can go to other companies. We can go to the most recent, well, one of the most recent things, Slimehook. Fantastic. Details. Let's just buy some of their stock. And then eventually we can overtake Slimehook. And we'll get dividends from them as well. So yeah, that was... I would say that this challenge has been suitably smashed. From top to bottom, honestly. Now, one thing I will do before we head out. One of the reasons why I really like this game. Let's load this. is... Actually, no, let's not do that. I want to show you how it looks from the start. Alright, so one of the reasons why I really like this game is the building of offices and whatnot. Let's see, if we go to move company, we can purchase an empty plot. It'll give us a random amount of space. You have unsupported server processes? Yeah, I imagine so. Alright, so we have this amount of space, and we have a completely random, you know, space over here. We could just buy that plot, and what we make, we can turn into blueprints. So I'm going to show you one that I have that is a favorite of mine. I use it every single time just because I loved what I made. Let me turn the screen over here a bit. Zoom out. Make sure that's okay. Yeah, that's even. I am pleased. Yeah. So you have one room for a team over here, room for a team over here, and each has their own break rooms and their own bathrooms. And I also have a second floor. Let's see, second floor. Yeah. Build. Ah, wrong way. There we go. Eh. What do you mean it is not accessible from the outside? Scoozy, sir, but there is a clear elevator right there. And right there. Using elevators. There is an elevator. What are you talking about? Is it turned the wrong way? Let me see. What are you talking about? There is an elevator. Oh well, anyway, yeah, I just wanted to show you guys one of my favorites. Is this elevator not turned the right way? What is going on? I don't know what its problem is, but anyway, yeah. He. I like it. Anyway, yes, I would say that this has been suitably smashed. And I think we can call it here. It's been a great stream, I think. Pretty chill, but you know. Some are. We made a staggering amount of money. For someone who is completely unknown. Using only things that we had made. All before we retired. The only thing we were missing was VR. And honestly, with how VR works today and how you know, come and go it is with fads and how iffy it can be, I think it was a good thing that we just didn't have VR. Yeah. Thank you all for coming out, and I will see you next time. All right, bye.